Hey traders, Shane from GMT Futures and FX, welcome back. I'm just going to take you through another one of our strategies, the Russell. This is one of our top 10 systems at the moment because it's tracking very, very well. Good average trade net profit, delivering some good profit over the last couple of weeks. So I wanted to just show you this. This is one we've been running for probably about 6 months now live in the market, and it's performing very well. And I like this strategy because it's the trend trader. It's very simple. It's an easy to use strategy, perfect for traders who are just coming into the market and want a very simple strategy that makes sense. So basically the way this trades is that obviously we've got our dynamic support resistance, which you see here. That's the solid red line and the solid green line. Now at certain points in obviously in the market, there is this energy that revolves when obviously we're looking for trade setups, and with a trending type strategy we're looking to get in on the trend. So when the systems break out and they get into a solid trend, that's when we're looking to get into a trade setup, and this really does pick the trend setups beautifully. So I'm going to show you just this strategy isn't trading every day, but it is trading very well and tracking very profitably. So let's have a look at the performance over the last couple of weeks. You can see there that the great thing about this system is that it doesn't take a lot of trades. Like these trades are over a weekly basis. You've got, the highest number there is 12 trades over a week. That's not a huge number, but returning back around about $2,500, $1,600 there. Its worst losing week is about $625, and its best week over the last 3 months has been around about 2,200. So that's a good solid strategy. If we have a look at the stats here, you can see that it's got a profit factor of 2.14. Its overall net profit is 8,000. It's got a 50% strike rate. So for a trending strategy, that's not bad. It's got 85 trades there on that data sample. And we've got an average trade net profit of $94. So it's well above the 50. That's what we need. And the average winning trade is $350. The average loser, perfect, 167. So 2 to 1, that's exactly what we want. Now, if you scroll down a little bit further, you'll see that our max drawdown there is $1,000. That's exactly what we want as well. We want systems when we're first starting out with a max drawdown of around that $1,000. So because one of the keys for us as a group is to know when to turn our strategy off. Now, your max drawdown is really your gauge to how far your system will run. You'll let your system run before you turn off. Now, if you've done your testing historically and that the maximum drawdown is $1,000, you're not really going to let your system run any further than $1,000 drawdown, are you? Because historically that's the worst it's performed. So we don't want to be trading during the next worst session that it performs when it goes into a drawdown of greater than $1,000. So that's really an opportunity for you to say, right, well, if the system gets close to that $1,000 mark, I really need to look at something else. I need to look at another strategy that's performing well, it's got a really good current last 10 or last 15, 20 trades that I can put into place or into the market and start making money. Because remember, it's also about opportunity as well. We don't want to miss opportunity when we're trading. So one of the keys with this strategy, a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned this in our members room, was that the volatility really spiked on the Russell. So I'll just quickly show you that. So what happened was the volatility really spiked on this Russell, and what that meant was that I was in a situation, particularly because I was trading it as well, was that so the situation we had traders was that the volatility spiked on this market, and you can see it there. Now, what that meant was my current settings, or my settings I was trading before that volatility spike, my stops were just slightly too tight. So I re-optimized my stops, re-optimized my targets, and was able to then improve my strategy based on increase in volatility. So this is one of the things you learn, obviously, when you're trading with us, is that you need to be responsive to the market conditions. Now, the trend hasn't changed. The trend is continuing onwards and upwards at the moment. I mean, obviously, we've got a little bit of a key level there at 1200, and we'll obviously need to see what happens there with that double top. But you can see that volatility shift definitely would have had an impact on our strategies, and it did. So what we needed to do we needed to respond accordingly, and that slight adjustment to optimizing our strategy helped to really improve the profit over the last couple of weeks. So that was fantastic. Now, traders, If you are one of our members, definitely jump in, load that strategy up and track it along because it is trading very, very well. So that's it for me. Thank you for your time. Thanks for joining us today, traders. If you'd like to become part of our team in 2014, it's very simple. All you need to do is contact either myself or Luke at info@gmtfutures.com and we can get you started pretty much straight away. So if you've always wanted to become a professional trader and you want to start using a high performance automated system, then definitely send us an email, info@gmtfutures.com or shane@gmtfutures.com, or you can either give us a call at 617-336-00875 and we can get you started straight away. So any questions, feel free to send them through. Otherwise, have a fantastic day and I look forward to catching you on the next update. Cheers.